Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to American Truck Simulator, where today we are taking some electronic components, probably hard drives, from San Francisco to Barstow. Job income due of $9,000 of this, and as you can see I'm using view 2, which is my preferred view when I'm backing up the truck. Have the trailer attached and I just need to finish coupling it up. There we go. Back into view 1, which is cockpit view, or cab view I guess. I would always recall this a cockpit because I'm so used to racing cars. Bit of a beard ended up in my mouth, which is lovely. I think I'm getting better at I think I'm getting better at leaving these places because I'm not causing as much chaos as usual, but then that happened. I'm getting better at yeah, I was always gonna hit him. I apparently hit a second car. That's probably how much the trailer now, hasn't it? Yep. That's decidedly uncool. Oh my god. This truck is going to be absolutely chaotic, I think. Am I turning here? No, I'm turning at the next one, so I'm just gonna get into lane here. Into lane and into gear. There we go. Now I have fully rested, I have filled up the tank with fuel. Haven't repaired the truck yet, but we are at, I think it was $19,000. Somewhere thereabouts. Let's pick it up. 15.8, which is reasonable. Completely reasonable. So hopefully we'll hit the highway soon. Haha! You're gonna catch me out this time, red light. So let's get up through these gears. Hang on, is this where I refuel the truck? This is where I refueled the truck. Interesting. What an odd coincidence. So we got 55 limit now, which means we can just flat-foot it a bit and hopefully hit 55 before we hit another 30 or something. Got a sneaking suspicion we won't, but there we go, 35. For some reason through a tunnel. One thing I would like is if they had proper echoes in tunnels. That'd be amazing. That'd be just like an extra little bonus. Another 55. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So unfortunately, because we did get the 1% damage, we're not going to get our full cash from this, but I'm hoping to get as much as possible, obviously. There we go. just gonna use cruise control to save my own sanity. I actually want it to be bang on 55 like that. That should be good. All that's really left to do is to make our way over to, is it Barstow we're heading to? What the hell is going on here? Oh, I'm gonna take a quick detour just to get extra roads unlocked here, seeing as this is a bit of a loop. I doubt I'll ever need to use this road, so I'm just gonna do this little loop around what is apparently Fisher Beach. That's a nice scenic spot for a picture, isn't it? Some of these roads that you would never otherwise go down are really nice picturesque spots that Now why is the GPS done that? Because it was... Okay. Guess I'm turning right here, not left, like I thought I was supposed to. I can deal with that, I guess. That's odd. 7th, and we're away. All good. Updates on the internet situation, because I'm recording this at like 3 o'clock on Monday. The engineer has come and hopefully maybe the issue is fixed. By the time this goes live, I should have done a test stream. And if there's still problems, I may have to just stop streaming altogether because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. It did sound like it was, in fact, the microfilter had gone wonky. So hopefully everything will be back to normal as of today. Maybe. Hopefully. Perhaps. Perchance. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't. But I didn't stream yesterday, aka Monday, because I just didn't feel it. Being quite honest. I forgot to turn off Bloom. Whoopsie. I hate holding the clutch. I'm not wearing shoes either today, I'm just wearing socks because it's like 21 degrees outside. And my usual shoes are like fluffy slippers that are great for winter, but not so great in the summer, as it turns out. '28, '29. Yeah. There we go, 30. So all we need to do now is hope that we get as many green lights as possible. That's going to turn red by the time we get to it, I'm betting. So I'm just going to prepare to brake. And we've got a green run through there. It was turning red, but we'd broken through it anyway. It was orange as we were passing it, which is good. This one may stay red. Yeah, I'm gonna just start braking up here. There we go. I don't mind punishing the engine a bit more. This thing seems to have well, this thing does have quite a bit of grunt behind it. Where's my, that was the parking brake. Which one of these is my windscreen wipers? That one. Haha, for once I managed to get distracted at the right time. So that's windscreen wipers. That does nothing. Air horn. Every truck needs an air horn. Every truck also needs a competent driver, of which I'm not. I'm not competent. I'm competent, just that... I guess I'm competent, somewhat. By some argument of the word. Let's throw on the full beams. Get all of that bloom, yo. Is that a 55 sign ahead? It's a 40 sign. Which means we can accelerate in a moment. Like there. 39, 40. Yes, for once I am actually managing to hit the speed limits. And that should be 65 or 55. 55. Good. Now, the ATF stevs, I just spot... coincidentally, there's just been a notification sent to my Steam about this. They've put up a blog on their website about the SKRS shifter, the CSIO SKRS shifter attachment thing. And their opinion is that it's good, but maybe a bit expensive and maybe not for everybody. Which kind of is my opinion too. It's a good idea, however, the price point is a tad high. It's like $100. It looks like a really good piece of equipment. It looks like it's really quite good. The only issue I have with it is it's a bit expensive for something you're realistically only ever going to use for ATS, unless you just keep it on top of your gear shifter as just a kind of an extra little hand grip, which maybe isn't the greatest if you're doing a racing game, but may be great if you're doing something, well, something like Farm Sim or something, I don't know. Now obviously all devs are going to say, oh, this piece of hardware is specifically designed for our game. Oh, I do apologize. All devs are going to say, oh, this piece of hardware that was specifically designed for the game we made is good. Yet every dev is going to do that. It's like, hey, if you own our game, you should maybe buy this, because it was made specifically for our game. Yeah, that's... Ooh, there is massive anti-aliasing going on in those gates. There we go. Just get the truck back up to speed now. Overtake this truck apparently, because he ain't going fast at all. Oh, he was turning. That was probably a terrible idea to try and overtake him then. It does help if I try and actually use the correct button for my cruise control. There we go. I was trying to change gear range, speaking of which I screwed up now. I have to always end up having to check these things when I press the wrong button by mistake. This horn is pathetic. This one's better. Better. So, I don't know how far away we are even yet. We should be getting close at this point to wherever it is we're going, because I've forgotten. We are turning down here. This should give us a nice boost to get up to speed. Just like that. And we're immediately at 52 miles an hour, which is nice. We're actually speeding already. There we go, there's 55. And all we need to do now is steer and relax and try and remember where the hell we're going. I can check that on F6, can't I? We're going to Barstow. 6 hours remaining. 2 hours 54 until we hit Barstow in game. Nice. We still only have the 1% damage to the trailer, which is just as nice. Gonna take a chance. It paid off. There we go. 30 miles an hour as we go through Oakdale. Bakersfield. Okay. As we go through wherever this is. How if Fatty's telling me to check for Beatles radio on ATS. I really should have set Steve offline when I was recording this, so apologies for all the Steam chat bloops coming through. Most of those were Administer, Hello Ad, and that last one was Fahy talking about radio stations, which I may well do. I might play some off-camera ATS today, although I got a lot of farm sim stuff to do, so I might just play that instead. Oh, stop flashing your lights at me. Fine, I'll turn off the high beams. Whingy little. Come on, give me green light. Green light. Green light. Yay. Oh my god. I was gonna say something I've completely forgotten what though. I think I was gonna talk about Top Gear again. Yeah, that was a train wreck, seeing as this is kind of a more vehicle focused more of a vehicle focused series. Top Gear was a train wreck, wasn't it? Chris Evans shouting a lot and trying to be Jeremy Clarkson, Matt LeBlanc just being bored, and Sabina Schmidt just appearing for one segment and then running off again. That was an absolute disaster. Even the, guess how Rich Gordon Ramsay bit, it just didn't work. It's like they're trying to keep the format the same as it was with the three guys who actually had quite a lot, as it turns out, of chemistry between them, and they're trying to keep that kind of idea going, but with 6 people who will be appearing and disappearing, well, 5 people who will be appearing and disappearing at random alongside what's his face, Chris Evans, and none of them seem to have any real chemistry. It seemed very forced and very confused as to what I wanted to be, because certain segments were, oh, this is new, this is because, this is brand new, we're changing things up, and then other segments were like, yeah, we're just gonna flat out reference the last crew who were in here, like the opening segment with the curry guys and talking about catering. That was really awkward. And then Chris Evans running around screaming about, we've got custody of the Stig. Awkward. In fact, if I had to choose one word to describe like Sunday night's Top Gear other than bad, it would be awkward, because I don't know, it would either be awkward or confused if I had to pick one word. If I had to pick 4, it's slow motion train wreck, as I said on Twitter. It just didn't seem like there's any potential to it, and they're gonna have to revisit Chris Evans as a presenter, I think, because I think part of the problem is him. Matt LeBlanc came across as being pretty relaxed, but the scripting didn't help him, because his entire script was, I'm not British, I'm American. America. And oh my god, the blandness of that. You Brits don't know what real cars are. Oh, that was a shooting star. You know, why? Just why? We should be getting near Barstow now, surely. Well, I don't know if that was a safe thing to do, but it's a thing I did. I did have to laugh though at Chris Evans desperately trying to be Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah. And the last thing to talk about, the wing. Seriously, it's a stonking great wing on a 50-year-old kind of design, and then they brought out a Corvette Z06. That's the model from 2 years ago. The new model is the Z07. So obviously there's a bit of a budget cut there. They couldn't get the Z07 in, and they had to use the Z06 instead. Either our Corvette didn't want to be showing Z07 as being worse than a Mustang, maybe? I don't know, there was something a bit off about that segment of Top Gun, because, Top Gun, Top Gear. They didn't even use Danger Zone. Everybody knows Top Gun is like Danger Zone. And then later on they used the Top Gear theme for some reason. Top Gear, Top Gun theme. Just it all seemed very wrong. In any case, we're almost in Barstow, and I've somehow managed to fill 20 minutes with nothing, which is kind of impressive. Ah, I broke the red light. And seeing as I've already broken it, first, third, fifth. There you go. I actually managed to guesstimate when I'd hit 30 as well. That was perfect. Sportswear, active fashion, food, Chinese takeaway. Oh, I want some Chinese now. Although I think for dinner tonight I'm having like lasagna and salad, which doesn't sound particularly amazing, but my mother does a wonderful curried rice thing. You know, you get like cold rice and like a liquid curry sauce, and it's usually kind of bland if you buy it from a shop. Yeah, my mother does that, except I think she's supercharged, well, I know she has, she's powered it up with some chili powder and some black pepper. Whoops. No. Let's go this way. Don't think I'm gonna be good enough to... Yeah, it's not gonna get around the corner, but I might be able to coax it a bit. So what I'm trying to do is trying to essentially 3-point turn the truck right now, so that there is a small chance of it getting around the corner. I'm going to Austin Powers this, aren't I? Okay. And all I've succeeded in doing is getting back to step 1. Lovely. Let's flat jackknife it and now try and get it in like kind of like this, maybe, hopefully, perhaps. Well, how's it looking back there? I need to go forward a bit more. So I'm gonna reverse like this. Actually, V5, V6. That's completely useless. V5, And that's not good enough. Okay, how badly did I screw up? Very. Let's just go for crawler. Okay, that should definitely help. Pretty sure that was the sound of a wing mirror falling off. Okay, here's the hard bit, because now I'm having to do a very careful reverse 180 around this thing. In a relatively tight area. Have I screwed it up? I have screwed it up. We are now in slightly better alignment to get this correct. Whoops. Come on. Is it possible to make as big of a screw up of this as I have? So I don't think it is. But it's probably not possible to make a bigger one. Come on, truck. Okay, let's just nudge it forward a bit. I am using the roadie knob to do this, by the way, because otherwise it just wouldn't be comfortable. I want the back of the truck to go left a small bit. Okay. There we go. T. How much of a mess have we made? Satisfactory. 3.6%. 77.57. 497. That's not bad. Brings us up to 23,000, which is what, 5 days worth of, almost 5 days worth of repayments. That's good. So I'm going to leave it here. I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching American Truck Simulator. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.